Act 2, Scene 19. Hogwarts, girls' bathroom. Scorpius and Albus enter a bathroom. In the center of it is a large Victorian sink. Scorpius, so let me get this right. The plan is engorgement? Albus, yes. Scorpius, that's soap, if you may. Scorpius fishes a soap out of the sink. Engorgio. He fires a bolt from his wand across the room. The soap blows up to 4 times its size. Scorpius, nice. Consider me engorgy impressed. I love his little lame jokes. Albus, the second task was the lake task. They had to retrieve something which was stolen from them. Sorry, They had to retrieve something which was stolen from them, which turned out to be Scorpius' people they loved. I'm just thinking, that if it was either of them, it would be the other one, which is sweet. Harry obviously had to save Ron, and, he loved Ron, but I never thought that there was anything between them. Like, that idea is weird to me. Yeah, Harry and, there's plenty of couples who there was, fictional couples in all, fandoms that there was nothing between, that I am convinced there was something between, but Harry and Ron are not one of them. That was really, they both started liking girls. Harry liked Cho, and Ron liked Hermione, obviously, but it was still at the very beginning of that. Anyway, unless Scorpius would have to save Rose, that would make Albus mad. Okay, it makes me mad too. Rose did. Okay, I know you were just saying, Scorpius, that Albus had been a terrible friend, and I think that's an exaggeration. Maybe he wasn't the best person to you, but he treated you a hell of a lot better than Rose ever did, so. Albus, Cedric used a bubblehead charm to swim through the lake. All we do is follow him in there and use engorgement to turn him into something rather larger. We know the time turner doesn't give us long, so we're going to be quick. Get to him and engorgio his head and watch him float out of the lake, away from the task, away from the competition. Sorry, that's just a really funny image. Scorpius, but you still haven't told me how we're going to actually get to the lake. And then suddenly a jet of water emerges from the sink, and after it ascends a very wet, moaning Myrtle. Moaning Myrtle. Whoa, that feels good. Never used to enjoy that, but when you get to my age, you take what you can. Anyway, Scorpius. Of course, you're a genius. Moaning Myrtle. Moaning Myrtle swoops down onto Scorpius. Moaning Myrtle. What did you call me? Do I moan? Am I moaning now? Am I? Scorpius. No, I didn't mean Moaning Myrtle. What's my name? Scorpius. Myrtle. Moaning Myrtle. And staged in the, she's Moaning Myrtle, not Myrtle. Anyway. Moaning Myrtle. Exactly. Myrtle. Myrtle Elizabeth Warren. A pretty name. My name. No need for the moaning. Scorpius. Well, Moaning Myrtle. She giggles. It's been a while. Boys in my bathroom. In my girl's bathroom. She is very boy crazy, obviously, but why doesn't she just hang out in the boys' bathroom then? Why doesn't she? She could get her fill. She does watch prefects take baths sometimes, so. Boys in my bathroom, in my girl's bathroom. Well, that's not right, but then again, I always did have a soft spot for the Potters, and I was moderately partial to a Malfoy, too. Now, how can I help you, Pear? Pear. Albus, you were there, Myrtle, in the lake. They wrote about you. There must be a way out of these pipes. Moaning Myrtle, I've been everywhere, but where specifically were you thinking? Albus, the second task, the lake task, in the Triwizard Tournament. 25 years ago, Harry and Cedric. Moaning Myrtle, such a shame the pretty one had to die. Not that your father is not pretty, but Cedric Diggory. You'd be amazed at how many girls I had to hear doing love incantations in this very bathroom, and the weeping after he was taken. Albus, help us, Myrtle. Help us get into that same lake. Moaning Myrtle, you think I can help you travel in time? Albus, that is my water, not yours. Albus, we need you to keep a secret. Moaning Myrtle, I love secrets. I won't tell a soul. Cross my heart and hope to die. Or the equivalent for ghosts, you know. Albus nods at Scorpius, who reveals the time turner. Albus, we can travel in time. You're going to help us travel the pipes. We're going to save Cedric Diggory. Moaning Myrtle grins. Well, that sounds like fun. Why is she so cheerful in this one? She's never been this cheerful. Albus, and we've no time to lose. Moaning Myrtle, this very sink empties directly into the lake. It breaks every bylaw, but this school has always been antiquated. Dive in and you'll be piped straight to it. Albus pulls himself into the sink, dumping his cloak as he does. Scorpius copies. Albus hands Scorpius some green foliage in a bag. Albus, some for me and some for you. Scorpius, gillyweed? We're using gillyweed to breathe underwater? Albus, just like my dad did. Now are you ready? Side note, see, he doesn't. There was a time earlier, I don't remember exactly what it was, and then this again, he's comparing himself to his dad or, talking about his dad in a positive way. So there is some, I know on the whole they don't get along, but there is still something, there, whether he wants to admit it or not. Anyway, I mean, there is a part of him that admires his dad, so. Scorpius, remember, this time we can't be caught out by the clock. Albus, 5 minutes, that's all we allow for before we get pulled back to the present. Scorpius, tell me this is all going to be okay. Albus, grinning, it's all going to be entirely okay. Are you ready? Albus takes the gillyweed and disappears down. Wait, what? Oh. Scorpius, no, Albus. He looks up. He and Moaning Myrtle are alone. Moaning Myrtle, I do like brave boys. Scorpius, a little bit scared, a tiny bit brave. Then I'm entirely ready for whatever comes. He takes the gillyweed and disappears down. Moaning Myrtle is left alone on stage. There is a giant whoosh of light and a smash of noise, and time stops, and then it turns over, thinks a bit, and begins spooling backwards. The boys are gone. Harry appears at a run, a deep frown on his face. Behind him, Draco, Ginny, and Professor McGonagall. Harry, Albus. Ginny, he's gone. They find the boys' cloaks on the ground. Professor McGonagall, consulting the map. He's disappeared. No, he's traveling under the Hogwarts grounds. No, he's disappeared. Draco, how is he doing this? Moaning Myrtle. You just said you... Oh, betrayer. How is he doing this? Moaning Myrtle. He's using a rather pretty trinket thingy. Harry. Myrtle. Moaning Myrtle. Oops, you caught me, and I was trying so hard to hide. Hello, Harry. Hello, Draco. Have you been bad boys again? Harry. What trinket is he using? Moaning Myrtle. I think it was a secret, but I could never keep anything from you, Harry. How is it you've grown handsomer and handsomer as you've aged? And you're taller. Harry. My son is in danger. I need your help. What are they doing, Myrtle? Moaning Myrtle. He's after saving a dishy boy, a certain Cedric Diggory. Harry immediately realizes what's happened and is horrified. Professor McGonagall. But Cedric Diggory died years ago. Moaning Myrtle. He seemed quite confident he could get around that fact. He's very confident, Harry, just like you. Harry. He heard me talking to Amos Diggory. Could he have the Ministry's time turner? No, that's impossible. Professor McGonagall. The Ministry has a time turner? I thought they were destroyed. Moaning Myrtle. Isn't everyone so naughty? Draco. Can someone please explain what's going on? Harry. Albus and Scorpius are not disappearing and reappearing. They're traveling in time.